I said we'd be back, and here we are, about to take a closer look at the Halloween Horror Nights 29 tribute store. We're going to get in there and I'm going to show you guys everything that it has to offer and show you a few Easter eggs that I think are interesting. Hi everybody and welcome to the world of MIcah. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at the Halloween Horror Nights 29, Halloween Horror Nights 2019 tribute store here inside Universal Studios, Florida. I told you guys a few weeks ago we'd be back to take a closer look at the tribute store. We're going to see the entire store inside and out, and also I'm going to be showing you guys a few Easter eggs inside that you might not have noticed before. So if you guys are up for it, let's take a closer look.
Let's take a closer look.
Alright, let's head inside this bad boy. Check this out. Walking in, transforms into somewhat of a carnival. Reminds me of something that you would see in a Rob Zombie film, right? Uh-oh, some exposed wires here. Don't want to touch those. The tickets. Pretty cool details right here as you walk in. We haven't even made it inside. Now I want to say some of this stuff is from the carnival graveyard house that was here last year. Can't really remember the name of that house, but it looks as if some of that stuff's left over from last year. Right here on the wall, enter if you dare. Alright, when you first walk in, this should give you guys a little hint. That's the picture from Ghostbusters. And you guys can see Slimer in the reflection here and the Ghostbusters logo. Let me shift around here, see if you can see it better. That's the old Ghostbusters firehouse. The ladder there, and you can tell by the ceiling in this photograph. And if it hasn't clicked in yet, the first room is dedicated to Ghostbusters. Right up here, check it out. The proton packs, there's all the guys' suits, all their coveralls. That's amazing. Oh, the ecto goggles. Ray Stantz ecto goggles. That's really, really neat. Looking up, always say to look up because there's all kinds of details. There's a ghost trap sitting right there. And I also noticed if you look up here, there's all their taxes from '83 all the way up to 1984. Now I believe this is supposed to resemble Dana's refrigerator. Could be wrong. If you look right up here on the top, there's an old school high C ecto cooler. In fact, if you look at all the drinks, they're very old school looking. Look at the top of that Coke can right there. And I take that back. This is actually supposed to be the Ghostbusters refrigerator here. This is their menu they like to get, and check that out. It's a little receipt there. And Slimer himself is at the very, very top. Now this is what I wanted to show you guys. Some little sketches here. It's gonna be difficult with the flickering light, but there's a little advertisement for Stay Puft Marshmallows. But right here, nod to Mr. Mike Aiello. And if you do not know who Mike Aiello is, Google his name. He has a lot to do with Halloween Horror Nights. Right up here on the very top, there's some library index cards up here and some library books. And there's even some slime on those, just like at the beginning of the movie. And they have a photo op here with the No Ghost logo. And they continue the trend of selling Trick or Treat and Ruby's masks. This year they have some for Killer Clowns from Outer Space, a nice Frankenstein's monster, and Slimer. But I was interested in seeing this one, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. It's Janine's desk. Oh my goodness. Some books, her desktop computer, her book. This is amazing. Look at this. Surprised no one's really just signed this thing because it's a real working book. I don't know if you guys have always wanted to do this, but as a kid I always wanted to say, "We got one!" Push the button. And you can push the button here. Take a look at the phone. You can reach any of the Ghostbusters on here. And there's a nice corkboard over here with all things Ghostbusters on it, including, look at that little hidden photograph of the boys. Pretty awesome. All kinds of stuff. Here's the subway map. All kinds of little amazing things, little hidden nods to the film. Be sure to take a look at all the stuff on here because there's lots to see and things you might miss if you don't really take a closer look at it. Well, that's gonna do it for the first part of the tribute store. Now let's make our way into the Upside Down, because the next section is all about, you guessed it, Stranger Things. Look at this Demodog. Oh my goodness, those things are still terrifying. And yes, the teeth on this are sharp. Those are sharp, so be careful. But this is a very nice photo op you can do here. You gotta take a look up above when you first walk in, because you can see some of the rotten pumpkins from season 2. Nice little nod to season 2 there. And they have Will's drawings going all around the walls in here as well. It's absolutely incredible how it feels like you're really in the Upside Down. Right over here in this back corner, if you listen carefully, you can hear some flies buzzing around those rotten pumpkins up there. By walking over in this direction, look at this Hawkins Lab sign. And I was told last year that these are actually screen-used suits from season 1 and season 2, and they got their hands on it. I mean, minus the merchandise, it really does feel like we are in the Upside Down here. Great theming, and the background music is, of course, from Stranger Things. And I just realized there's a new Coke machine in here. You guys remember New Coke. But there's something funny about this new Coke machine. Oh, it's upside down. And there's a good chunk of Stranger Things merchandise for this Halloween Horror Nights. This one's pretty credible. T-shirt. They have a hoodie down here. And not only Stranger Things merchandise in here, but some Ghostbusters and Atari merchandise in here. But check out the cup this year. That's pretty awesome. And I believe these are the ones that keep heat and cold inside the cup for your drink. Definitely don't want to mess around with that Demodog. Is that Dart? That could be Dart. Some more Stranger Things merchandise in here, including the Funko Pop for Dustin with his Camp Nowhere outfit from season 3. Wanting $19 for the Funko. You can get your own Camp Nowhere trucker hat for $28. In fact, for $35, you can get your own Camp Nowhere t-shirt to match your Camp Nowhere hat. Do you guys remember back in the day when I would wear Dustin's hat from Stranger Things? Only mine didn't say Stranger Things, and it was actually a screen accurate hat, unlike this. Doesn't say Stranger Things on it, and the red is just a little different tint. But I used to wear the Stranger Things hat a long time ago as my main hat. I love these cups this year. These old school 80s looking glass cups. They are $15, but you can get your Stranger Things collectible cup here. But they're running a deal on the HHN glasses. You can mix and match 4 of them for 50 bucks. So you can collect them all. All right, that does it for Stranger Things section of the store. Let's head into the last section, which is devoted partially to the Universal Classic Monsters. Immediately as you walk into this room, you get that classic monster vibe. Look at this mechanism here. It's really working. Do you guys see that? It's like Dr. Frankenstein's lab in here. But then there's also other nods to other characters in here. Like this feels like something in Dracula's castle. But it just screams classic monsters in here. And you can get your classic monsters fix here with merchandise as well. Have some wallets here. I actually have this wallet. This is the wallet that I use on a regular basis. It's by a company called Rock Rebel. You can get it for $26.95. And let me tell you, I've had that wallet for about 2 years now, and it still is holding up. And this is the official Universal Monsters shirt for the house for this year's Halloween Horror Nights. You can get this shirt for $28 here this year. It has all your favorite classic monsters right on the front. And just like the Stranger Things cup I showed you earlier, they do have the Universal Classic Monsters cup in here as well. $15 for this. Do you see that hand? Some kind of creature, some kind of monster in here. Ugh. Yeah, it's pretty terrifying. And the company Horror Inc. is back yet again this year doing their custom t-shirts. You can come over and design your own t-shirt here. It's very simple, very hands-on, and very easy to make your own t-shirt. And the t-shirts do start at $37, but they are completely customizable. And you can make your own unique shirt to wear either to Horror Nights or for the rest of the year, because every day is Halloween, right guys? And here's the last two cups. They have Killer Clowns from Outer Space and the Ghostbusters glass cup. I currently have the Killer Clowns from Outer Space and the Classic Monsters. I need to get Stranger Things and Ghostbusters to complete the set. I'll definitely be doing that before this season is over. These are a few examples of the custom shirts you can get. You can make it look like you work at Scoops Ahoy and actually put your name on the tag. There's a t-shirt for the original Monsters. And even Shorty from Killer Clowns from Outer Space has his own t-shirt this year. Shorty's Boxing Club. Now that's actually really cool. Looking back here, there's some more t-shirts, including Killer Clowns, Bride of Frankenstein. Oh, Yeti of the Yukon, an original house this year, actually has their own design. Wow, you can put your name on the t-shirt as well. And before you check out at the register, grab yourself something sweet to eat. They have everything from the Stranger Things waffle assortment desserts up here, or the Tombstone cupcake, HHN cookie, the pumpkin patch cupcake, all kinds of goodies for that sweet tooth before you venture out. And if you haven't seen the classic movies that some of these houses are based off of, they have some of the movies here on DVD and Blu-ray, but they also have this, which is really neat. Remastered 35th anniversary score, first ever vinyl release. Now this is a clear vinyl with a unique slime center, and it has unreleased tracks on it if you're into vinyl. Also, you can take home Rob Zombie's Hellbilly Deluxe because they have a scare zone based on this entire album. So if you need to brush up on your cinema, House of a Thousand Corpses, Us, Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2, and they have a little creep show. This is a fantastic film if you've never seen it. They have this because there is a house based on the new Creep Show TV show out at Universal Studios Hollywood. That's the reason why this is there. Well, I think we completed taking a closer look at the tribute store for Halloween Horror Nights 2019. I think I showed you guys everything there is to be shown. But now it's time to make the exit. And also, it's time to say goodbye. Hey, if you enjoyed this episode, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button because it's free and it'll keep you updated with my latest video. I had a lot of fun traveling around the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store for HHN 2019. Really have been enjoying this year's Halloween Horror Nights. It seems like every year gets better and better, and the merchandise every year gets better and better, and I find myself buying way more than I should. But that's half the fun, right? If you would like to support my channel, please visit my Patreon page at patreon.com/worldofmicah. We're donating $1 a month. Can help fund episodes just like this. If you plan on visiting Halloween Horror Nights 29 this year at Universal Studios Florida or Hollywood, be sure to check out the tribute store and check out all the different merchandise they have this year for the event. I guarantee you'll find something that you like. And be sure to look around for all the Easter eggs that I showed you guys too inside the store. There's quite a bit of them in there. I'll see you on the next episode of World of Mike, everybody. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.